can do the introduction.
Okay.
Hey, Irina, it's saying that my video is disabled from the host.
I think they'll just make you co-host, Melissa, and then you'll be able to do it. Just a second.
Okay, we're good. Karen, you can start.
Welcome. I'm Karen Davis, co-founder of the Women's World of Backgammon. We're dedicated to promoting women's participation, place, and preeminence in competitive backgammon. Thank you for joining us today for this exciting final of the 2026 WWB Women's Invitational Cup. It has included 16 of backgammon's top women players who have competed in this Swiss format tournament starting January 1. This is the 7th and final round of a highly competitive event. It features finalists Martha Jelseth and Hannah Thorsen. They are both BMAB Masters ranked players from Norway. They are both members of the Norwegian women's team who captured the 2025 Women's World Championship in Greece. Hannah Thorsen also achieved the best individual performance in that World Team Championship event with a 6-1 win-loss record. In a recent 2026 Norwegian BMAB event, she played a 3.63 PR. The vice president of the Backgammon Masters awarding body remarked, "I'm not aware of any female player who played better than this in a BMAB event." She was president of the Norwegian Backgammon Association around 2005. Martha is a finalist in the 2025 doubles event with her partner Asbjørn Ernstsen. They played a 2.2 RPR in the final against my partner Kit Goulding and myself. They tied for sixth. She tied for sixth in the 2025 WBIF Women's World Championship. Quite a distinguished player. We're also fortunate to have two outstanding commentators today. Maren Rose is a member of the UK women's backgammon team, which finished second in the 2024 inaugural World Team Championship in Stockholm, Sweden. She's a rising star who has placed in a number of tournaments, most recently the London Players Championship. She's received awards from the World Backgammon Federation and the UK Backgammon Federation for the quality of her streaming commentary. Melissa Shen is the most recent woman to achieve BMAB master status. She's risen quickly in the backgammon ranks, studying the game with remarkable passion and discipline. At her first ever event in June 2024, she made the bold decision to play up in the main division. She first played in the BMAB in June of 2024. And by December of 25, just a year and a half later, she earned her master's title. She also captured third, fourth place in the consolation at the Monte Carlo Open. She's won or placed in events in Chicago, Denver, Boston, Los Angeles, and many others. In 2025, in the Players' Cup, which is a year-long race, she finished first among women. She's the only woman to have won 2 Iron Stars who are given to the winners of those events. With that, I'm going to turn it over to these two talented commentators.
What an introduction. What do we even say after that, Melissa?
Pressure's on.
Amazing.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
yeah, I'm so thrilled to be commentating this match. I think it's going to be incredible. These two players are absolutely fantastic players, and so Martha is 6-0 in this event, so she's undefeated. Hannah's lost one match, which was to Martha in round 3. And in that match, they both played under a 3.5. So they've just been playing incredible backgammon this tournament. And both Norwegian and friends who I think are going to be celebrating afterwards, no matter the result. So this is nice. And they've started.
Looks like we've had just some standard opening sequence, and your decision is coming shortly.
Yeah, Martha's had a pretty nice opening there. Has immediately built a 4 prime against Hannah's advanced anchor. Possibly, I think maybe just a little bit early, but she's stopping
Yeah.
to think about it for sure.
Yeah, definitely worth thinking about a double there, but I think with Hannah having the advanced anchor, we're in for a long game.
Mm-hmm. So 5-2. I mean, this is
Eek.
starting to look pretty stacky with any play other than this. A few options. You could play 13-6, which is it's not really doing anything to help you. You can bring 2 down, which is stripping the midpoint.
Yeah, and you're not too afraid to get hit because you have the advanced anchors and sort of like
Right.
what else?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's either that or making the deuce. This seems a little more pure, but it's probably not sure it matters too much.
And it just looks more flexible, keeping the spare on the 8 point. I like this play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
3-1.
so maybe, yeah, I like this 6-3-8. Yeah, you keep all the spares in front of the anchor. Looks like it was maybe a little bit wrong, but I'm sure it's small. Okay.
I think you just make the 3 point. You've got to start making some points on the
Something,
board.
yeah.
5-4. Does that make the 2?
But could you do 2 down, duplicate 5s? I'm not sure.
Let's have a look.
Um,
It's actually 13-8, 7 to
oh,
3 is
okay. Okay.
being interesting concept. Okay.
Yeah, there I think it's 2 down because you're not leaving any directs and you don't want to run from the anchor yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, double 3 not
Okay.
fantastic.
No, but this is nice with the bot on the board. I think would you go 13-10 or is that too big? But I think if you're gonna hit loose, you need to bring the extra builder down.
You have to,
It's a
yeah.
big play though. I don't know about this. Hmm.
I mean, the race is dead even after the
Right.
play. Um, yeah, well,
Ooh,
okay.
okay. So now,
Oh, there's options.
yeah. So now I think we have a double here.
So there's a lot of rolls that are going to make a 4 point
Yeah.
board here. Even if not, you've got a shot back, you've got an advanced anchor.
Yeah. I think I would have doubled there. I'm not sure. She does have some work to do still to get out, but now so now she comes in. Well, I would still double here, I think.
That's interesting. I think it might have been just come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually coming in
Is it
low
coming in
and
deeper
eight.
and 13-8? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And so
okay.
that's a pick and pass number, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I mean, you could leave it slotted. You don't really need to, do you?
Yeah, you're also not too afraid to get hit because of the blot in the home board. But it looks too good to pick and pass, I think. it's not a totally killed checker. These are hard. She does have the better board.
Yeah, pick and pass was the play.
Yeah.
Because you're quite far ahead in the race, it's really hurtful to
Mm,
have an extra checker get sent
yeah.
back and you get hit.
I think you cash here. I'm not sure is she playing on for is she playing on, but I think this you double this.
Okay. I think certainly now you just have to just cube.
Yeah.
You're stuck behind a full prime. You can still roll badly from here.
Yeah.
I think you just cash it in. I don't think that Martha has a take.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a four prime is worth more than you think, but I'm really not
Oh, she
sure.
took it and immediately got smacked.
So now this could be scary, but I don't from the deuce point, there's not a ton of gammons. Let's see if she can
Yeah,
do
I mean, she was lucky to enter immediately and make
Yeah.
that anchor. That's going to be huge. Wow, look at this.
Ooh.
What a sequence. That, that's justified the take. Wow. Okay, so 6-1, you're just going to run and hope that you missed. She's got a 9-pip lead, so she's still like here, so she's still in decent position. But she won't be thrilled at how that sequence unfolded. Hmm.
Well, the race is very close now, so
She paid 8-4 probably for distribution. Yeah,
mhm.
2 in.
Wow, she's rolling some big numbers, which is good.
Yeah. Hannah's got the advantage, but only just.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a great roll from Hannah.
Oh. Oh.
But unless there's like a significant high double from Martha, she's not going to get a recube here,
Yeah.
I don't think. Hannah's trying her best to give her an opportunity though.
Trying her best to roll the smallest numbers possible.
Yeah. So painful when this happens.
Yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden, look at the race now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no. Okay, so what are we? 7 versus 7.
Three,
3
four,
pips.
one, two, three, four. Hmm.
29.
Not a bad recube. I might redouble this. So she
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out.
three
3.
and a half. Yeah.
I think it's probably a really good recube,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
I think she has a take, but
I think it's a borderline take pass actually.
mhm.
I think.
Yeah, Martha also has a pretty nice distribution. I think I would redouble here. These are
Yeah.
really hard though. And these are pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean the good thing about Hannah's position, obviously she's got a gap on the 3, but any 3 that she rolls, she's going to immediately fill that gap from the 6
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
she should only miss with the 3 once. If Martha rolls a 2 or a 3, she's creating extra gaps.
Yeah.
I mean, with this structure, I'm pretty sure. So it's like a
It's
3 pip
basically a
difference.
three and a half roll, and she's on roll, so it has to be a redouble. If Hannah had, maybe a slightly different distribution of checkers, probably not, but
Yeah.
I think it has to be redouble. And
A
I
gap
think
on
I
the
would take
3 point
it.
probably gives an extra pip in the race. So let's say it'd be 29 to 33.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. So she found it. Let's see what Hannah does. Nice.
You took. Okay, nice.
Great.
Oh no, the 3.
And we
Okay.
got it right.
Yeah.
Double and take.
Oh,
Full marks for
Hannah
everyone.
did not roll very well in the bear off.
Yeah. Okay, she needs a big
Okay.
double. So 3
Still
off 6.
possible. It's still possible. Oh no.
Okay, 4-0 to Martha and an opening 3-1. Okay, switch to the blitz. She's only got 8 in the zone though, but strong start. Okay, 6-4, I think just runs all the way.
Yeah, I would run. Can you, what else is there? 13-7, 24-22. It kind of duplicates threes, but I feel like you just run here. You're right. What does that do?
I don't really feel like slotting anything. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it was 13-7, 24-20.
Mm.
That was
Yeah,
slotting
it was
something.
attractive to me because it was sort of duplicating threes and preventing Hannah from doing anything productive in her board.
Right.
But it's one of those things there, if you're up in the race, you know,
Oh, look
except
at
for
that. I
the
love this. Switching off the 6
wow,
point.
nice
Hard to
switching,
find those.
great switching play.
Yeah. And now do you
Now, ooh, is this
double?
too good? No, I think it's
I
not
don't
too
think
good because she kind
it's
of
not too
broke
good
her
because of the
board.
open 6, is it? Oh, it was too good.
She had access to those 3 blots.
Yeah, that's deceptive. I would never think too good with an open 6, but it must
Right.
have been just all the blots littered around everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
3-2 is nice. Just make the advanced
Yeah.
banker, I think, and lock that up. 4-2 makes good. Also,
Sorry. I have the wrong
yeah.
person to roll. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
have to.
you've got to hit. Yeah, I think you've got to hit. You'd love to make a 4, but I think you've got to take away the momentum.
2-6. Yeah, I like just come down.
This is fine.
Yeah.
It's an extra builder. It's firing at the 4 or
Yeah,
the
I like
5 point if you missed.
Yeah, I think shooting at the 4 point makes 16-10 good.
Yep. Okay, 5-3. Now, do you maybe make the 17 and hit or something like this?
Yeah, I mean you're up in the race. This looks
I feel like making the 3 is really quite passive. I mean, you want to fight for that high anchor.
yeah,
Mark's
I
already
like
got her
hitting.
5 point. You don't want her to have both.
Yeah, I agree. I like this.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Of
nice
course,
reply.
amazing reply. Has to be this. Just put 2 on the bar. In with 2. That was important.
Pretty good reply for
Okay, this is good. You can make 2 points here.
nice.
20 and a 10.
Clean up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here?
It's 2.
And then just 13-7. Let's see, what else is there? Oh,
Is
I
that
don't know.
your
I mean,
defense? Whoa.
I never like hitting behind the anchor. Sometimes you could argue that you're unstacking the 6 point, but yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like that either.
it
I
might
mean,
be just
13 to
13 to
7
7.
is also stripping all your outside
Oh,
points.
it looks like it was a good play.
Yeah, she found the right one. 13 to 7 was a
Okay.
small mistake as second play. All right, 2-1. Yeah. Okay. Now
Hmm.
6-3. Do you maybe just come around the corner now with those two?
Yeah, I think you don't like having the third checker on the 20
Yeah.
around it.
Just
It does
around.
duplicate threes to hit and cover. Not that you wouldn't hit, but I don't know. I like
I mean,
this.
obviously, you always look at the option of making the 7, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's really doing enough blocking at this point, and it's
Yeah. And your
abandoning your
midpoint,
edge.
the midpoint actually has a lot of value here.
Yeah, I agree.
Blah,
This
this is,
one, she's not.
yeah, that's the
That
best of
looks
the
very
bad roll,
visual.
I think.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep. So I think you're. Are you hitting here? Do you need to? I mean, you're pretty
She's
far
really,
ahead already. Maybe it's just 11 to 5.
right. 11 to 5 has a nice distribution.
I mean, Hannah's structure is
See, let me
terrible. You know,
see.
you're going to get another shot.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I would come here with the 7 though. Oh,
Yeah. Okay, the hit was right. Just hit and continue was the
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 3-1. Oh, but she's
3-1.
on the bar. Okay, so, hmm.
So what are you're hitting something? I think I want to hit the one on the 18.
I was thinking I would hit on the 3, and maybe it's like,
Oh yeah,
maybe
I mean
that
it's
might be the
tricky.
worst one.
This is giving good sixes from the bar is your problem.
Right.
I think with the race and the amount of blocks that Martha's left, you have to hit something.
Yeah, I guess
I
this
like this
isn't,
one.
yeah, I guess this isn't bad because you have the 8 and the 4, which is kind of you don't need both.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a
Hitting
lot
on
of
the
fun.
3 was the second play. Okay. 1. I mean, I don't really feel like it's worth continuing to hit. You've only got 8
No,
in
I
the zone.
think is it
You,
just 21-16 or something?
yeah, right. I agree.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm not. It could be right to hit on the ace just for tempo because there's so many blots, but you are outboarded and it's not really a point you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I'm
This
not
is kind of a strange position. I'm trying to orient myself here, but
I mean, there's no way I would be cubing this, I don't
no,
think.
not with 5 blots out there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, she's 13 pips up. It's even in a pure race position, it's not really enough with this pip count.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yeah, it's
what
it's
what threats does she have? Making the bar, it's really not that, not that great. She's got
right.
tons of work to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And certainly looking, she's 5-0 up. So you don't really want to be giving away a feisty cube when you're so far up in the score. Because if you get into a hitting contest and you lose, all of a sudden it's coming straight back at you.
Yeah, I think like I'm not sure what are her market losers here. Maybe just like actually boxes don't play that well.
Boxes don't play great.
Yeah,
Double
I
equal
think you
one.
no, this can't be a double, especially not
No.
at the score. Um, yeah, this position is really strange. I mean, I'm wondering like, does this type of position just kind of evolve into an ace point game, and then at that point you can ship it? But It's just so many blots out there right now.
Yeah. And she's hitting from the bar, which is great. 3-2, I think you just make the do
Yeah,
you make
that or 7 to 5. Oh, or I guess 20 to 18. The twos are, kind of have a good two everywhere.
I actually don't think you need to make the 20. I mean, often when you've got you only need the 18 or the 20. You don't really need both of those points. They're doing the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, what was the play? 7 to 5 was the right idea.
So
Okay. 5-2.
I think that was nice.
Yeah, reasonable.
Because you're either gonna be blocking the 18 point from the midpoint or you're blocking the 20 point from the 11 point. So they're both, it's a good point.
Yeah, it's nice to block the running double six from the 20. Okay.
So
I mean,
maybe
it's still
Martha's thinking of a double, but I would say now it's more clearly not a double.
right. It's still, I mean, look at the outfield. They've both got strict points everywhere. I mean, this could very easily swing one way or the other quite rapidly, depending on the dice. I just don't.
Yeah, so even if Martha gets a third checker, there's still, ooh, okay, well,
I mean,
that
that's
play is
pretty
really
much
nice
the
though.
one market loser I think that she had,
Yeah,
and she rolled it. Um,
yeah,
so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is
yeah,
fine.
that.
Just tidy up a little bit. You don't want to leave blocks everywhere just in case.
Well, then that was a great, I mean, it looks like the double was wrong, but I mean that for sure was a market loss, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah,
So,
as I suspected, it was definitely too early, but
yeah.
she's happy she's done it now. So enter and
She has a 5. Yeah, I was thinking, do you hit here and now maybe you're trying to come in on the deuce something, but you also don't want to get gammoned.
I mean, you don't want to get gammon, but also I think if Martha makes the 7 point, you're in quite a lot of trouble with the 3
Mhm.
on the ace point anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to stop her making the 7 point, I think. So the only way to do that is going to be with a tempo hit,
Mhm.
I think.
Good point.
Yeah, it's the hit was right, but she doesn't roll 5. Does she leave it slotted? Probably not. Okay. So I think you've got to. Oh. You really want to step up with one of them.
Yeah, so then where's your deuce? I mean, is it crazy to go 6-4 hit and step up with the 24 and then try to
I don't think
play
so.
an
I
ace
don't
deuce game?
think so at
I
all.
don't know. You don't have timing for an ace deuce game, but you could make timing because there's still a lot of contact left.
Right.
Um,
And it's like even if you don't step up, where's your 2-1? There's
mhm.
nothing that's not going to leave shots anyway. So
Right,
I
right.
think you've got to play something that's going to,
Yeah, otherwise it's probably this.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
didn't like that at all. It was, yeah, our play slot 24, 23 and then hitting.
hmm
Okay, so 3-2. This is fine. 4-2 is uncomfortable.
Yeah, so,
You just make the 4?
oh, this isn't bad.
Yeah, I didn't see this
Yeah, I
actually.
didn't see that either.
I like
I'm still in like back game mode and I'm like hit slot.
I now that I've seen it, I actually much
But
prefer making it. I think the 11 point still has
yeah, the
massive
11
value
point
here.
looked really nice. Yeah.
Massive value. I think how are you going to win if you don't try and block
Right.
her?
Right.
think it has to be this. Oh, it's not. It's 11 to 7, 6 to 4. She looked at it.
Oh, yeah. That was probably the pure play.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, with double 3,
So how many has she played? Did she just come all the way
yeah,
around? Yeah, that
that's
sounds good.
cool. Oh, that's a
Nice.
great
Really
roll from
nice, yeah.
her. Just
So
in time
that'll
to,
save a lot of gammons there. And now you can actually win from here.
yeah, you really can.
Yeah. Um, and as soon as Hannah gets something going, that's
Look,
not
that's a
great,
pick and
but
pass
yeah,
number.
yeah,
And now it's Martha. I mean, she didn't dance, but that's
right. It's not
not
great.
great. 12 to 10.
Yeah. Would you come if you come out? Yeah. So it's just fours, ones, twos.
And tens. Okay, so I think you're
I think
hitting.
she's whacking. Yeah. Even
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. And we're going to blitz mode. It's going to be hard with those two checkers on the 24 point, but
Well, look, I mean, if she doesn't get hit back, she can scoop up that second block
right.
there, and then she's really got some game.
Yeah.
I don't like.
No, I think at this point you're still trying to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It's
Because
paid off
yeah.
about, yes, 4 to
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
That looks nice. Just keeping that back checker out of range of that extra hitter and diversifying at the front.
Oh man.
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
I
is
think
she
you
still
just
hitting?
yeah, I think you hit loose here. You've
Does she have to? I guess she does. She's so far behind in the race, I think she can't afford not to hit. The other players is making this one, making the 7-point
yeah,
head.
no, I don't think
I mean, that's not terrible. You're still
right.
going to be firing at lots, no matter what happens next, unless she rolls a 6-5.
I liked hitting and coming to the 10 point. It's a really bold play though. I'm sure there's tons of gammon.
Yeah.
So now I would almost think of a recoup here, but it's probably too early with the two checkers on the 24 still.
Gosh,
But
at the
you know,
score though, I kind of like it. Oh, okay. 6-5 covers and is 17 to 12. Got to be, I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
You can't afford to bury a checker. You've got to make the 5-point next.
yeah. Yeah, there's just not a good five. It's too bad because you really want to jump out with that six.
Yep.
Yeah,
This
it's
is kind of duplicating some numbers here, like 5,
yeah,
2, 5, 2, and 3, 4 are duplicated to hit on both sides of
yeah,
the
no,
board.
you can't do this though, because actually if no. 'Cause I think yeah,
I
if
mean,
Martha
you've both got a
dances, we
4-point
get
board. And look at this. She misses. The
hmm.
1s, 2s, 7s, and 12s are going to hit. 3, 1.
So now do you pick and pass?
I think so. I
It's so
don't love burying
tempting
the
to leave.
checker.
Yeah, it's so tempting to leave the blot there because you kind of want timing so you can jump out on the back. But
But
you don't
you've
want
both
at
got
this
a
point you don't want
4-point
to get hit
board.
really. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit here.
No, I wouldn't do that. So
Yeah.
that's what you can't bury it.
Okay, it was actually 12 to 9 and then 6-5. Leaving it slotted was
Ooh,
correct. All
I think I
right.
might double here.
I agree. I think at this score, you've got to go for it.
It is scary though, because oh, this isn't, see that now she missed. I think before Martha could have still taken. Now I don't think you can take. She has to jump out with a 5.
Yeah, you've got to just come out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably she's trying to avoid shots, I think, but this is probably more because you're leaving 2 blocks in your board. Just come out.
Yeah, I like this.
You'll get returns if she hits you like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. So 3-1.
I don't know, now can you double? I don't think you can.
I wouldn't be cubing now, I don't
I don't
think.
think you can.
If you miss, what do you do? And the problem is like missing rolls are things like 5-4, which
Right.
is terrible
Or
everywhere else.
or 4-2. This is a terrible roll.
Yeah.
Um, I was thinking maybe a banana split.
Yeah, I
If
have
Hannah does it, it could be right.
I haven't seen a banana split in quite some time. Love it when you find those. I don't think banana splits are
I know.
generally right when your position is so desperate that everything else is just not
Yeah, and
right.
I
So,
think Martha's board is just too scary.
well, it's also that like the race was virtually even there. Like she actually wasn't in enough trouble to do the banana split.
Right, right.
So 5-1.
I mean, that's another very awkward roll. I think so. I I really want to be doubling. But
Ah,
but now I don't know. You can't.
they
But
both keep missing though. Look at
right, they
this.
keep missing.
This is bad. Do you just play 17-7?
So this duplicates two.
Yeah,
The other one duplicates. I might actually go. Oh no, you can't do that. Never mind. Yeah,
this just
like this.
minimizes. Yeah,
Oh,
okay. And into the 6, that's nice. It was actually coming out with the 6 was the right play there, which feels
oh.
massive to me, but
Yeah,
I have
Hannah
to,
does have the better board now.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, you just
Yeah, I just clean up. I
make
don't.
the 11. I
Yeah.
thought for a second there she was on the bar, and I was going to say make the 2, and then I realized that's vastly incorrect. Yeah, you've just got to make the 11. But
Yeah,
you're ahead in the race now. Look, the race
yeah,
lead
it's actually a
suddenly
good
bumped.
roll.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
so she's only down 10 pips. I like this. I mean, this is so tempting, but I think you need to come out because otherwise you're gonna get pointed on. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
that's bad. Any 6 basically except double 6, 6, 5 is bad
yeah.
for Martha now. 6-4, I think you've got to keep that point.
Yeah. So you're gonna
As
have to
ugly as
bury
it
now.
is, yeah,
Yeah.
as ugly as it is, you're probably only going to get one more shake at it anyway. So
Yeah. And if you're getting a shot, it could be now. So just keep your board. Oh, yeah,
there it
exactly.
is.
So let's ace. No.
Oh, shame.
Uh,
Okay, but the
if
race
you're
is
gonna miss, roll big.
yeah, the race is okay. Yeah, just fill the
Yeah,
2.
6. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. Okay.
So
She's just not
not
rolling
those
good
two
racing
ones
numbers.
now.
It's like we're racing and 2-1. So it looks like Martha's probably going to end up with this one unless Hannah rolls double really swiftly. Okay. 4 checkers versus 11, 9.
Yeah, that was an exciting game.
Yeah, really exciting.
Yeah.
So yes, we saw the cube was too early, but it paid off for Martha.
Yeah,
So she's on
exactly.
a nil lead.
I'm interested to see if Hannah had a redouble at any point.
Let's have a little scroll back. She did have one. um,
Oh,
which
really?
was
How do you?
kind of an error, not a blunder.
Okay.
But other than that, there weren't any recubes. So all right, nice. Lock up the anchor just in time.
Hmm. Yeah, or maybe 1311, but that looks good. You don't want to be back there.
Yeah, come out with one. You don't want to strip the mid at this point. 4-2. Wow, there's a lot of choices here.
Yeah. I like this. I think with that, with Martha has a pretty scary
10 in the zone. Yeah.
stack of checkers, so you want to make something safe.
Yeah.
So here,
I don't know about this. I'd just be making the 4-point and 18 to 14, which was virtually tied at
uh-huh.
this point. Okay, 6-3 is great. That makes the 4. You can hit, but this feels
This feels
superior
right.
to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Guess
So
you just clean up the 10. Yeah. Yeah, or 8 to 5. I'm sure it's,
I prefer 8 to 5, I think.
yeah, this looks nicer.
Because Martha's a bit stripped out here now, so you might
Oh,
have a
wow.
shot.
Nice roll.
Hmm. So now you just make
Yeah,
the
good.
4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Martha's rolling like a dream.
Yep.
4-3.
Okay, so cube action here. So she's got the goal, what do you call it, a goalie?
Oh,
In the
yeah,
back,
yeah.
in the back. I think even at the score you can still double here, but uh the, the goalie throws things off a bit.
Well,
I think
yeah,
you can
Martha
take.
was
You can
definitely
definitely,
ready for it.
yeah. I think you can take.
Yeah, I mean, with the high anchor, you're not going to get gammon very often. I think at the score, you have to take it.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
bad rolls here, like 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-5.
Right.
No, 6-5 is good. So what's that? 6-1, 6-2, 6-3 are all bad.
Yeah, that's why I think the goalie is an asset here. So I think
Mm.
you can take even being like 30 some pips down, almost 40 pips down.
Yeah, there's other rolls that are pretty awkward too, like 5-3 is not great.
Right.
A whole lot of rolls with 3 are not ideal because you're
Yeah.
basically going to play 6-3, and that's not where you want that checker to be.
Mhm. Well, it looks
Okay.
like it was a drop. It's,
Yeah, it was 0.08, 0.09.
huh.
Just
Okay.
too much race, I guess.
Maybe there's just there like a sniff of gammons there with Martha being 4 away. We'll have to look
Maybe.
at it.
Okay. But certainly at 3 away, she's going to be
Yeah, I mean it wasn't great to
ignoring
the
the
hand
cube
ahead.
until she's in a race position for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
3 away is so hard to get in a good cube. It's
Mhm.
really, really difficult to get contact cubes in.
Ooh,
Um,
Martha's finding these amazing switching plays. I don't know if
yeah,
this is right.
have a little look. What
But you
else?
know
I
it,
just
it often is.
saying.
I probably would go 13-9 and then 14 to 5 and it would give me a big blunder.
I guess she's wanting to stop Hannah
Right.
building on the other side.
Right.
But 14 to 6, 13 to 9 twice was the right idea.
Wow, great roll.
Yeah, definitely too good here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now,
2-1.
yeah.
Just keep it going. Yep. So she's going to try and close that 6 point first, and then she'll worry about escaping from the
Yeah.
back.
I like that,
Okay.
and then 24, 21, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yep. That's great diversification. If 6 is to hit another one, or 2s and 4s to make the 6. That's going to hit again. She's in the driving seat now.
Oh
Backgammon's
my
getting.
gosh.
How many backgammons have we got? See. Okay, 5-2. So now she's just got to try and make sure she's avoiding those awkward, like high
Right.
doubles. So like 15 to 14.
3. Also, like maybe getting stuck. Oh, double twos. Oh, that was for her.
So 6-5. You just play it in from the back, I think.
Yeah. Come to the 3. It's
That's
not ideal,
fine.
but yeah.
Everything still plays, so that's
Yeah.
okay. So I think 4 in and 3. You could probably risk it there and just take one off.
Yeah, if you don't get hit though, I think you're basically guaranteed a gammon here.
Well, sure, but I wonder how many
I
backgammons
wonder the
there are.
backgammons, yeah.
It's 3 points for the match, so they've got to
Yeah.
count for something. So, yeah, this is interesting. It's always hard sometimes to figure out when it's worth it to
Right.
tip the scales and
Well,
take that
even
extra risk.
here, do you play safe or do you rip? I think that was right. I think here it's pretty much no backgammons. So you just well now.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, when there's no
we're
backgammons, the gammon
already
is locked.
we're at Crawford.
Yeah.
I feel like we just started.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I mean they're playing on. She's getting some extra PR points there, leaving that one in the back, but she's got to get it out now. Not a PR competition, obviously, but playing well doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it's good practice.
Yeah. Okay, so no cube action in this game. 10-0 Crawford. Gammons don't really matter here, so Hannah's just going to be going for a win.
Oh,
That
you
makes
just
2
make
points.
2 points.
Yeah.
The ace,
Surely.
so obviously the ace, but yeah, actually I didn't mind splitting, but
I
I think
really
2
want to
points
make
was
9.
better, yeah.
Okay, double
Wow, it
3.
doesn't it's a kind of a good roll, but doesn't hit. Could you just hit off the mid and hit everything?
Yeah, you could. You could also just, you could do this. You could make the bar.
I think I like this.
I mean, she's got
It's
10 in the
Crawford.
zone. Yeah,
It kind of
great. Gammons don't matter. Just go for the win. And now look at this. She's going to make the
and make
3,
the
surely.
3. Yeah.
You have to.
But actually make the 3 first and then look for the other 3. You always want to make sure you don't miss another loose hit. But I don't. I think yeah, this and making the 3.
This can't be right.
These are good builders, but see, you don't want that.
Yeah, you had to
Okay,
blitz
well,
there.
still a good roll, but
Okay. 2 1s.
good. Yeah.
Beautiful. Makes the bar. Okay, and then that runs to the mid, doesn't it?
Either that or I might actually break the mid. No, I like this.
I think this is nice and flexible.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. The anchor in 13 to 10 was the right play. Good spot.
Oh, it's a good roll, but at first I thought it was kind of awkward. Now you want the, oh, could you make the 4-point and just,
I think you have to, don't you? No, you don't.
hmm.
Interesting. She's just because she's so far behind in the race,
Oh
you've got to
no.
stay back for contact.
Oh, wait, wouldn't you, can you hit here? Can you hit off the 23? Is
Yeah, I
that
think you have
crazy?
to. No, it's not. I
You
think
have
you
a
have to.
decent board.
How do you win otherwise? I
Right.
think.
Like, yep. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that makes
This
5.
turned around.
Well, she's got some work to do yet.
Yep.
This is a switch, surely. Just switch to the 4. Martha's got a 4-point board. You don't want to get hit back and
Hmm.
lose the momentum that you've just created.
I like the switch. I think you still don't want to get hit here. You still have
Yeah.
great structure.
Yeah, I agree.
So now you could blitz if, if you can. Oh, but that's a great roll.
And then she, oh, okay.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Run that to the 5, don't you? It leaves no shots.
I was thinking something like this, but
What's the race like when there's 5 pips in it?
I
Gosh,
was
this is
thinking
really
something like
tricky.
this. I don't know if at Crawford this would be right. Because actually you're just trying to win. You are down in the race, but I think you want to fill in the 3 still. Uh,
I don't know, I quite like this. I think that,
huh.
if she tried, there's no shots. Obviously, double 6 is devastating for you, but with everything else, you're going to get double shots if she tries to run. Um,
You definitely need to come out off the 20 because Hannah's trying to blitz here. So 20 to 15 is clear to me.
mhm.
I still like making the 3, but
Yeah,
yeah,
good
I'm
try.
not
I feel
I'm
like if
not
6-1 is
sure.
the only bad roll, and I
Yeah.
guess my logic still stands, right? If she tries to run with anything other than 6-1 or double 6, you're actually getting triple shots now with this
Mhm.
play. Um, but it's, she's spending a decent amount of time on it, which is right because it's a
Mhm.
really, really difficult decision.
Yeah, I wonder what hitting on the ace, how wrong that is. I think I would do this.
Because the thing is, there's not a ton of covers if you hit on the ace, so you're
Right,
probably going to be
exactly.
leaving multiple shots on multiple rolls.
Right, and you have a lot of lots.
Yes. If you get unlucky, then she's going to go around and scoop up all of those. Um,
So I think she's figured out what the first 3 5s are, and she's just figuring out now, do I come off the 20 or do I hit loose on the ace? I
yeah.
like this.
So with this 6-1 and double 6 are the only bad rolls. I think
Hmm.
here, any one is great, but double
Yeah.
1, 1, 2, 1, 3 in particular, and 1, 6.
Yeah, and this
Gonna
makes
suck.
6-1. This 6-1 is also really good here. Um,
Oh,
oh,
so she finally found the right play and she got punished for it.
oh my gosh.
6. Wow. That was great play from Martha.
Yeah.
That was the only correct play. Hitting
Wow.
was actually not that bad. Hitting was a
Huh.
.07.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, pretty close. Well, I do think it's only fair that Hannah gets at least 1 point.
Finally, yeah, exactly.
Considering that she's playing a 4.3, I think that's reasonable.
And then we have another game at least, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, she's gone straight back to rolling 2 ones in the barrel. Okay, 2 checkers off. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's a little bit of race here, but I can't see it turning, I don't think. Let's see. 3.
Well, if Hannah keeps rolling those 2 ones.
Yeah. Okay, Martha's has created a gap on the 4. And she'll play 5 to 4 now, I think, to fill it.
And stack and fill.
Yeah.
This probably doesn't matter. Play,
Okay, Martha optimizing
double
her
fives?
double,
Oh, okay.
doubles there, yeah. Okay, and so she's got a point. She'll be feeling much better about things now.
Wow, okay, so 10 away post Crawford.
And she's not bothering with the trick. She's just going to go straight ahead and cube and get that out of the way.
Yeah. Well, no trick at 10 away.
Oh, is it not a 10 away?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes, because of course we're even away. All right. Got muddled in my head. I was thinking we were all away.
And Hannah's gonna be really aggressive here. This could be a fun game.
Yeah. 4 3's a hitter.
Nice.
And I
Do you
think I
anchor?
just make the anchor. I think with the 3-point made, you just want to anchor in front of it if you can.
I think
Yeah.
I would have made the anchor because you know that Hannah's gonna be so aggressive here.
Yeah. And that's something that Michi often says in his teachings. Like if the 3-point is made and you can make their 4 or 5-point, that's often just so strong.
Right.
I think this is right. Slightly wrong, but I would have played this.
So let's see. I'd probably just come around to the 9. Is it that bad?
Actually, I'd play 13 to 8, I think, because
But you kind of want to lure them off that 4-point if they're probably not going to hit you here.
well, I'm thinking maybe the opposite. I kind of want to force them to break their mid if they want to hit. And this is
That's a good point.
extra,
Yeah, this brings
an
up.
extra checker for the 7 or the 5-point to build.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a good
that.
point.
So she's hitting now, but she's kind of separated her armies at this point. 5-2 makes the 4.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, stepping up is a whole lot of shots.
Would you go 13-10?
It's duping 6s. Could be right. 6s to make the 5 or to hit.
I think it's no, you don't do that. I think you're not afraid of getting gammoned here. So you just go 13-10 and or maybe
yeah, I agree. I think this looks right.
if she does hit you, you would have a lot of returns because she'd have blots everywhere.
So you've got to make the 8-point here for the blocking.
Yeah.
Blocking structure, and then this is fine. That, you don't normally put checkers past the point that you want to make, but I think in this case, because they're firing at the 2 and the ace, those blocks there, I think it's okay.
Yeah, no,
making the 8 is mandatory, I think, to block rolls such as these. So you just come out.
Definitely 13-7.
I would play, yeah, and then 18 to 12.
Yeah, I like
this looks strong.
Yeah.
You have to come out with that one. I don't think you can afford to leave it back there.
Yeah, this is the other play I was thinking of. But it does make kind of like sixes, ones, and it makes like all of the numbers good to hit. So, oh no, no.
Can't do that. She's just checking.
Yeah,
Looking doubles, notoriously difficult to play. You just gotta slow
I
down and make sure you
I
look at
like
all of them.
coming out to the 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because then you can make then if she doesn't hit you, you can make the 9 or the 10 as blocking
right.
points, or you can make the 5. Like
Yeah, it's
there's
scary though because there's a lot of blots now. But there were kind of
yeah,
going to be a lot of blots anyway.
yeah, and it's that mindset of if I get gammon, it doesn't matter. So just
Right.
completely ignore them and focus on what's the play that's going to get me the most wins,
Hmm.
and the most gammons to
Oh
make.
no.
Yeah, but I mean, she's got to leave a blot to hit them. So
I wouldn't hit though. Gammons don't matter. I would cover. I think no. Hmm. I thought you should cover there.
didn't get
Now
enough
you
of a.
need to cover, I think. Really?
I would be covering with 3 blots. Why do you need to be
I think
this
I would
aggressive?
cover and just go 23, 21. Maybe that's
Yeah,
too passive, but
I guess she's thinking she doesn't really want Hannah to make that 20 point.
yeah.
It's interesting because if Hannah does make the 20, actually their positions are very, very similar. They'll both have 3 back with a high anchor. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's
Yeah.
hmm.
Ooh, double three is so bad.
Yeah, it was just stepping up and covering as we suspected.
It's kind of forced.
Yep.
I would keep that guy there. Yeah. I like this.
But there's nothing that's going to hit
I got
you here, is
threes
it?
again.
Now, do you just step up from the back here? You want to make sure that you don't get stuck.
Exactly. I
Just,
probably would go like 23 to 20. This isn't bad. This is like some great diversification.
oh yeah, but look, it's not
Uh,
great
yeah,
now.
now it's
I think
scary.
you've got to hit now, I think,
Hmm.
to keep her on the roof. Do you hit 8 to
Oh, I would
uh,
go 8 to 3 and then jump out with the 6, the 21.
8 to 5, you mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you've got to hit that high one. You don't want to hit the one on the ace point, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
8
I
to
come
5.
21, 15, 8 to 3 or something. Though
I mean, this isn't
the 6 is
terrible.
probably okay.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is blocking,
I
blocking the
think
ace
you have to hit
point.
on the 5.
Yeah, 21 to 15, 8 to 5. That
Yeah,
looks really
I
good to
like
me.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's slight duplication of twos, but you've got ones and twos to cover. Also, like 6, 5, 4, 2 combinations will all just point on the
Hmm.
one.
Oh, right, right, right.
And then 2, 3 hits again outside. She's got a 2-point board. What are you that worried about?
Yeah.
Just hit it. I think you really need to make that 5 point if you're going to
Oh.
lock up the win here.
Hmm.
This just feels like too much. If you don't make the 5 point and Hannah makes it, you're really upset about it.
Right. Nice.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Hitting
So,
on the ace was actually hitting 2 was right,
oh,
which is
really?
yeah, that's really interesting
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. Yeah, it must
And
have been just that hitting on the ace had the most wins, period. I was thinking it was like too big and you don't need a gammon, so just, be safe. But
yeah, I guess it's just keeping her on the roof just
right,
wins you more
right,
games,
right.
I guess.
Yeah. Because Martha still has some work to do on the other side of the board, though now she's in good shape. Oh,
That was helpful
yeah.
for Hannah. Oh
Oh,
wow. Oh.
oh.
And now you point. God, that was a swing. Okay, 2-6 is gonna hit from the back.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Escape and
What a
hit.
swing. So make the 5.
Yep.
You
And
split 8 to 7.
just to, yeah, avoid like a double 1, double 2 joker.
Right.
So leave those 2 back ones where they are. That looks
So
good.
this is good. Aces and deuces still. Oh, and she got deuces.
And just to make everyone aware as well, whenever the players finish, they are both going to jump on here for a little post-match scrummage, bit of a chat about the match. So do stick around after this
Yeah, I think
is
she should have split that 8 to 7 there because now well, now she's good.
well, I mean, she's
Okay,
going to
hoping
get
for
2
a
out
6.
back. There's 1. Okay,
And now
and now
Martha
crunches.
might crunch, so I think you just clear the 6 here.
I agree. I mean, I know you've got absolutely no timing to play this game, but you can't play 24-23, I don't think.
Yeah, and Hannah isn't crunching soon, so there's
Yeah.
no reason to hit on the ace, I think. But I really miss these positions up sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's maybe thinking of trying to buy herself time for a
Right.
back game, but this is when she doesn't hit you, you're
No,
just crunching anyway, So
yeah. But the problem with that is now she's made the ace, so there's no back game.
yeah.
Oh, that's the good.
Okay. And she's staying back to try and scoop up another one. Does she hit on the ace here?
Hmm. She could, I'm not, I guess to get another checker, but it's probably not necessary.
Mm,
See, this is ugly.
yeah. I guess I'd play both off the 5 still.
Yeah.
At least it gives her the option of coming in high and then I mean, 3s and
Yeah,
4s
or would you
here
just
and
go
now.
24 to 24, 23?
I would just play this.
Oof.
And, well, she's got the double anchor back.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's okay.
There's still no timing here. There's probably there's gammons here. I think that here you want to come 7 to 4 and force 5s and 6s and then close them out of the board.
Yeah,
I think you
because
want to
Martha's
do
down to a
like
2-4, you're not worried, right?
yeah, I'm not an expert in those things, but I know there's like a trick play there where you're forcing them to play 5s and 6s.
I mean,
Though every time I do
bang
it, I
on.
seem to get it wrong.
Well, you got it right that time. It was right. I would probably leave. Do you leave 1 on the 23?
Might as well. I mean,
No.
what do you do
Yes,
here?
all the way from the 24 actually was
Hmm.
the play, but
Do you
it's a
just
lot of
make the
plays
deuce
close.
here? Yeah, something like this.
I mean
Making the deuce isn't bad. I would
no,
probably do this, but I'm not sure.
the other play was very awkward for a lot of 3s.
Yeah.
Um, something like this is fine.
Nice.
All right, she's got to get out of there
You
with
better
1.
start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some there's some potential here. Just 4 to 2, surely.
You wouldn't rip?
Well, no, because if you rip and then you roll anything with a 1 in it, you're leaving 2 blots.
Yeah.
I think this is just going to safety much more easily next time.
But you kind of had a freak backgammon.
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to hit and probably just come out with all of them.
Oh, wow.
In. And then, I mean, you can create a blocking point, but I don't think it does anything.
Right.
Oh, they're tricky. Oh, yeah, it was actually making the 9 point. I looked at it and discarded it, but it was correct, I guess, just to avoid the double hitters. So you have to keep hitting. I mean, you're still risking backgammons if you don't hit.
Mhm.
It's going to be 12 to 7 and then, or even just 13 to 7. And then there's a ton of, if she misses you, there's a ton of rolls that make the 6 and the 5.
So this makes double fives. Hmm. I think it's maybe 13, 12. Because here fives, four. It's worth thinking
Okay.
about.
Oh, 2-1. Okay. So she's hitting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Containment games are tricky.
Yes.
So what are we doing?
So you're, I think you want to stay on, no, there you don't. I guess, are you just flooding the outfield?
Making the 13, the 12 could have blocked double fours there.
I wasn't sure
And
if you.
that was right, making the 12.
Hmm.
So 3, 2. Okay.
I think 16, 12. You want coverage if she rolls, yeah, something like this comes out.
Okay, so 2.
Oh,
Yep, this.
wow.
Wow. She's hitting back. How many moves are we going to have in this game?
Yeah.
Want to do like a
Oh, she can point
book or
finally.
something? Okay, well, this is interesting because
See,
she's just exposed to second checker, but now she can't hit,
can't hit.
which is really frustrating. You just make the 7, I think.
Yeah, you kind of want to get hit though, because now you could pick up that checker on the blot on the 24 that she just
That's
left.
true.
So
So what are
I
you
wonder if
thinking?
I
Maybe
would like slot the 6 here. I don't know. Oh wow, and she blocked her.
she blocked her, but she still can't hit. This is
Right.
wild.
So
So do
the
you,
checker on the 24 needs it's I don't know. Now I'm just probably in gammon save mode. And just bring him in.
I mean, we definitely didn't think we'd be talking about saving
Oh
again.
wow, look, worse. Okay.
Oh,
You're gonna get no.
wow. Okay.
Okay, well that's
Well, we thought it was all
Hannah's
over.
fighting
Hannah
here.
is, yeah, she's putting up a fight.
Okay, so double.
Yeah.
So now 6 away. So what was the opening? 5, 4. Mm, I don't know.
I
I don't know this one. I probably inclined to
I
pass.
would pass it, yeah. She already had like 10 in the zone and a
Right.
pretty structure, and she'd opened. So, yeah.
So now it looks like Hannah's playing the trick. Um,
Mhm. That was a nice roll. Okay, this is going to make the 5 and a split, I think.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably double here just to sometimes trying to play the trick actually stresses me out too much.
I'm the same.
And
So for anyone listening to playing the trick is trying to get someone to drop the cube when a lot of the time when you're odd away, you just take. It's generally only when your gammons are just too high in comparison to your wins that you should drop it.
so maybe it's 11 to 9. Uh, like that.
This looks good to me. I mean, you want to keep attacking, right? Sixes and fives will hit. 4-3 combinations will make the 5. You don't need to step up here. You're blitzing. Just bring wood, as they say. Bring stuff into the zone. Okay, so 5-1 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Just keeping things
Oh,
diversified. I mean, that opens up a cracking double 4. I would just play 8 to 7 here.
Mm-hmm.
So double 2, yep, and 1 down. Yeah, 2 down even is fine. I mean, you could step up from the back with that last one. Yeah.
I think now 11 to 10. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's the board.
Goodness gracious me. Are we going to go from 10-0 to DMP? Is that what's happening here? Okay, 5-2 is.
I think 6 to.
I mean, yeah,
6
you
to 4,
can't get off
7
the
to
double
5.
6, so you've just got
Yeah.
to play this.
Plus there was a bad like double 4.
Yeah. 6 to 4 maybe. Yeah. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but this feels better to me. Okay. So in and off. So again, she's similar to the other game we were watching. She's got the gammons locked up here as long as she doesn't get hit. So now she's going to her on the side of safety.
Oh, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, it's getting awkward though.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Martha's trying her best to stay on the bar and get a shot, but it's not going to happen now. This is still not enough to save it, I don't think. It's 15 crossovers. So it's going to have to be double, double, double.
Yeah, and not twos.
Still, yeah, she's still
Hey,
catching.
wow. My gosh. That's amazing.
And you know, this is
Yeah.
when this happens to you as the player that's in the lead, like I hope this isn't getting to Martha because
Right.
it's awful when you get a lead like that and then you just see it like evaporate
No,
before
they're
your
both
eyes.
playing. They're
You
both
know,
playing
like
really great. Yeah.
yeah, the momentum is with Hannah, and I mean Hannah's playing a 3.78, which is amazing. Martha's
All right.
slightly
So
higher, but still really
DMP.
respectable.
And so if Hannah does win this game, we'll be playing a second match.
That's
So
right.
she
Yeah.
has to win twice.
Yep. Double eliminations, and Martha is undefeated, but Hannah has lost once, so
Yeah.
she's
So
got to
here,
win
I
this.
think, are you making the bar or are you pointing?
I think I'm pointing.
Oh, it looks like they're taking a break.
Are they?
Oh, maybe. The clock looks like it's paused.
They haven't put anything on the chat. I wonder. Or maybe they just texted each other to, as you said, they play on the Norwegian team together. I think they're good friends. I believe that they both live in Oslo, and oh yeah, apparently they're taking a short break. And yeah, I think I saw
Okay.
on there's actually a watch party that's been organized in Oslo somewhere, and they're both going to be turning up to that afterwards to
Oh, nice.
celebrate their amazing achievements, I guess. Which, this has been such an amazing tournament. Like, I don't know how you feel about it, but I was honored just to be invited to play. I'm so thrilled because of the quality of players. I mean, I've got her kind of both of their win losses for this tournament here, and Martha beat Akiko, yourself, Hannah, Karen Davis, Eva Zhiskova, and Kara Schultz
It's
to get
crazy.
to the final. Like, that is a bunch of scalps right there.
Yeah, no, I
And
thought it was like so cool even just to I haven't done too many international tournaments, so even just to meet you and meet all the other women that are playing internationally, I've never met any of the Norwegian players, so just to be able to play them was so cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
and hopefully
And we'll
we'll
be seeing a lot of you in London
exactly the
in
summer, yeah.
August. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the only time, I've met both of these players. I've played in the last two women's team championships. So
Nice.
2 years ago was in Stockholm, when the UK came runners up to the US, which was really exciting. And then last year was in Greece, which Norway won. And I
Okay.
mean, it's an incredible atmosphere, the team championships. I think last year there was something like 24 national teams, and then 13 or 15 women's teams,
That's amazing.
which was double from the year before, which was the first year that they did the women's. And it's amazing just to meet everybody, and it's such an incredible atmosphere. There was, so many of us kind of talking about matches afterwards and playing chouettes in the evenings and having a great time. And both of these guys, Martha and Hannah, are super lovely as well. Um, so I think it's well deserved that they've made the final.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited for London. So excited to make the team, and it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and it's you guys have such a strong team as well. Yeah, it's really good. We haven't selected the UK team
Oh,
as
okay.
yet.
When will you
Uh,
do that?
I'm not, it's going to be soon. I mean, we've all
Mhm.
provided our availability
Yeah,
as to whether we can play or not. And then selection is, it doesn't necessarily need to be hugely far ahead for us because it's in our home country. We do obviously need a bit of notice, but
right. Oh, it looks like
not,
they started.
yeah, they've just
Oh,
started
so it looks
again.
like she made the bar with the 6-4. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure if I would have pointed or made the bar.
and they were actually tied, those two
Oh,
plays.
okay.
Like, yeah, pointing was slightly better, but
Sometimes I
for
spend a lot of time on things like that, and then I see that
Yeah, I would have escaped with
it's the
that
same
five
either,
three.
same either
I think
way.
you had to run out that 5-3 there to stop yourself getting
Yeah.
stuck.
I think hitting two here looks good to me.
Yeah, I agree. I think you need to buy some time to
Yeah.
escape.
Mm,
That's not
not
going
a
to do
great
it.
number.
Mhm.
I guess 6-5 just to be the most flexible.
Yep. Okay. Maybe to the bar.
This duplicates threes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like this. Oh,
That's going
it's
to
a
point.
killer.
Hmm.
Almost
Okay.
good. Okay.
Yeah. 6-3 just plays to the six, or does
Oh
it
no,
just
I would stay back, I think. Well, I guess we're at DMP, so she's just trying to win here.
Mm-hmm. So 5-1 just plays to the 9.
Just barely plays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 10 to 7.
Yep.
I think this plays itself, really. I think you've got to
Debating
make the
flooding
point.
before, but yeah, this because
You might get a fly shot. You
Okay.
want to be prepared. No, I think you have to make the 3, don't you?
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, do you play totally safe or do you leave her 6-3?
I think I might play totally safe. Which was, yeah, one of the top options.
Okay.
I just would hate getting hit with a fly shot here.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's necessary. And in a second, Hannah's going to be forced off with a 6.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
this
so
roll.
it's good to have those spares on those points because if she does jump out with a 6,
You can just attack.
Yeah.
I think 6 to 4 is fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, crunching number.
yeah. Now this could be scary if she gets a 6.
What about, yeah, okay, 5-3, plays in.
Yeah. So the race is really close.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see now this is scary. He has to hit it. Yeah.
Just 6-1, two numbers, but
You have to hit here. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, double 1.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back having a 4-point board, but she's running out of time.
Are you yeah, and I don't think you're hitting here with hand
No.
4-point board.
Oh, she wanted a double 6 or a double 5 then. That would have put her right back in, and she rolled a
Yep.
double 4.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
commentator's curse right there. Okay. So Hannah's been losing a lot of these racing bear offs, so
Yeah.
let's see if she can do
Oh
something.
no.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
good game, everyone.
Wow.
Congratulations to Martha.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge
Amazing.
congratulations to Martha on her tournament win. Undefeated tournament win. How incredible.
Very well played by both players, and
Yeah.
I think Melanie now is gonna invite the players onto the Zoom and for a quick chat.
We have a winner.
Yes, fantastic. What an exciting game it turned out to be in the end.
Just incredible.
And let's see if we can get them. Let's see if we can get them onto the Zoom. Let's see if they can join us here. Well, that was exciting. I thought it was going to be a very one-sided match at one point.
Oh yeah.
And
you never want to see that in a final. You wanted to see it as a good fight. So I'm really glad that
exactly. And nice job, both of you, for the commentary. You did a lovely job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor to be invited. I'm always very happy to be involved.
Well, it's great to have you all participating because it makes it so much more exciting for people when when there's good commentary. I think people learn a lot, and it becomes a more interesting experience for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the ways that I know when I was going through a real process of learning, and going from intermediate to master level play, like watching tournaments and watching matches with really strong commentators was just invaluable to me. Like I enjoy it so much. I love watching, there's quite a few different YouTube channels and events and stuff that cover tournaments, and I just love it. I think you learn so much from some of these commentators, and so I'm happy to try and provide some enlightenment where I can.
Well, you
Yeah.
certainly succeeded, Merrin.
Yeah, no,
And,
I definitely.
and you also, Melissa. It was great to see the interplay.
Yeah,
So
no, it was fun.
it
No,
looks like
I'm also very much a student of YouTube, so I love trying to, you know, give my opinion a little bit. But I think, when I first started, I was so afraid that I would be wrong in the commentary and throw things out there that were wrong and be embarrassed or something. And now I kind of realize that even the really great commentators, they make mistakes too. And it's sort of it's interesting just to hear what someone else would do and what their thoughts would be over the board, even if it's wrong.
yes.
So
Absolutely. Now, I think Martha and Hannah have joined
Yay.
us. So, Martha, I don't know if you can get your video on. It'd be lovely to see you. We have a couple of questions we'd like to ask you. That was a fantastic win.
Well, thank you very much. I'm just trying to get my camera to work here.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, we just want to give you our congratulations. You were undefeated throughout the whole tournament. And so, a very well-deserved win. I think Hannah is trying to unmute as well, so maybe Irina can help us on this.
I've just asked you to unmute, Hannah. Just sent it to you.
Great. Just unmute. I don't know if I can unmute her. Well, Martha, while we have you on here, I think Irina will try and unmute Hannah in a couple of minutes. So Martha, that was quite an exciting match. You must have thought it was all over when you were 10 ahead.
Yes, indeed. But it's backgammon. It's never over. It's never over. And obviously, I had a lot of really nice dice in the first part of the match, and then it sort of even out.
Yes, it was a big swing. You were about 6 points ahead in luck at one stage, I noticed. So
Yes.
you really did get the dice at the beginning, and then the tables turned. For you, were there any particular decisions or positions that you felt particularly proud of that you had to really struggle with?
Oh, no, I had a position that I was particularly afraid of because the containment game, it is
Yes.
always so very difficult, and I'm always struggling with those.
Yes, they're PR killers, those, aren't they, Martha?
They are indeed. They are indeed.
Yeah, I thought you had a double fives play that you spent quite a bit of time on, and we were going back and forth, not knowing if you should. I think you were thinking about whether or not to hit loose on the ace point, or and we really didn't know what you should have done, and we were going back through what the good and bad rolls were, and then you found the best play, which was really impressive, and then you were totally punished for it
Yeah.
with the double sixes. So I was curious if that's what you were thinking in that moment, if you thought it was the right play or not. Because yeah, it was really impressively the right play. And then of course Hannah got the one roll that that was good.
That made it not the right play. Yeah, sure.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm happy to hear it was the right play because I was indeed doubtful.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I didn't have all those many, I didn't have that much ammo. So even if I did hit on the ace, there would be probably several throws before I could actually cover.
Right.
So it seemed to be correct. But yeah, I did indeed doubt myself when the double sixes, surfaced.
That was exactly my thought as well, that they're really, you weren't even guaranteed to cover it next time. And if she hit you back, you were really sad about it.
Yeah, indeed.
That was
So Martha, you and Hannah, you come both being from Norway. Do you play each other often?
Yeah. Hannah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we do it actually all the time. We are on different teams in our team league.
Yes. All right.
And, yeah. And also, obviously, we have known each other for 25 years or something.
Yeah. Does
Played
that
each other for at
influence
least
the
20
way?
years. Yeah.
Does that influence the way you play this match, or the way you prepared for it, or your approach?
Speaking only for myself, no, I can't say that. Except, of course, I know Hannah to be a little bit aggressive. And so I try to be just a little bit more conservative, anchoring
Right.
up. And so, but those are just really minor, of course, considerations.
Yes. Yes. So how did you stay focused when, you were 10 ahead and it looked like you were cruising to victory, and then the dice turned. How did you stay focused and not get demoralized when the dice swung like that?
Oh, well, I'm happy you think that I stayed focused.
Yeah.
Because I'm not entirely sure that I did. I was indeed quite a bit unnerved at the point. That point I was
It's
indeed.
very, very disconcerting, isn't it? Well, Hannah has joined us now, so I'd love to just ask her a couple of questions as well. So Hannah, how did you feel about that match?
Well, rolled over.
Yes, you certainly did not have a lot of luck in the first half of that match. But when you're 10 down and you have to pull yourself back like that, it takes a lot of kind of courage and energy and not to get despondent. So how do you mentally prepare yourself for that?
I think that's just one of my strengths as a backhand player. I don't let the feelings affect me. Me and Marta are opposite like that, which was my great hope when I managed to turn it around. But I mean, the only thing you can do is play the best you can with the dice which is in front of you, and that's just the way it is, no matter what the position is.
Yes.
It's the same if it's the same when you're leading a lot. I think that's much more difficult than when you're behind, because then I can, as Marta said, I'm aggressive by nature. That's much easier when you're behind.
I was going to say, it's like, as long as you get through the Crawford game, I actually really enjoy playing from quite far behind, because you can just throw everything at it and you can be ultra aggressive. And if it works, the momentum is with you, and you're hoping that it's going to throw your opponent off, that their lead is just getting eradicated and you're the one who's coming back, So I quite like, as long as you get through the Crawford game, and then you can just go for it,
Exactly. I love that.
So, you both played at a phenomenal level throughout this tournament. We've seen some fantastic PRs. Perhaps for everybody who's watching this live stream, you might want to share, a piece of advice for people who are learning and coming up the learning curve as backgammon players. What a piece of advice would you give people who are trying to improve?
Don't miss your doubles.
Right. That's a very, very nice piece of advice. Thank you, Hannah. Martha?
Well, for me, I started to get a little bit less poor as a backgammon player when I started to learn my reference positions. So if I should give one advice to young players, learn your reference positions, build on them. And when you get a few of those in the arsenal, you will notice that your error rate will go down.
And find someone to play with and study with, because it's so much more fun than to do it by yourself.
Ah, yes. Those are great pieces of advice. So just to recap, don't miss your cubes. Know your reference positions and find someone to learn with because it makes it fun. So that's great advice. Anybody have any other questions they'd like to put to Hannah and Martha? Okay, well,
Did you
I'm
have fun as commentators? Did you enjoy it Did you enjoy
Commentator.
this as
It
commentators?
was really exciting. It was a brilliant match to watch. And yeah, as Melissa said, there were some really tough, like that double five.
Yeah.
Martha's, and there were quite a few plays where we were just like, oh gosh, there's like a lot of choices. And you had some really interesting situations like switching plays, and you almost looked at a banana split for a second there.
Mhm.
There was some really cool stuff to commentate on. So it was brilliant. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I
I
thought
think Marta got
it was.
most. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, no. I thought Marta had the most difficult decisions in this one.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, speaking of reference positions, I think it was the second game or the third game, you got into some really strange position that I was trying to figure out what the reference for that position would be because I think both of you had broken the midpoint and you had like the 8 point and the 6-15 point or something. It was just so strange. And then you had two on the ace point still. And I was just thinking,
Yeah,
like,
that's
does
right.
this
Yeah.
eventually evolve into an ace point game or like what's my reference here? And I think this must have been the third game, but I think Martha had doubled you there. And I was thinking, I don't know what the reference would be for this. I would take, but if this does kind of evolve into an ace point game or all of a sudden you have three checkers and ace, I was like, I'm not sure what is happening here. So I thought that was really tricky and that'll be good to review later. And what else was there? You almost got into a that game. Uh, and there were a few plays where I think it was sort of this decisive moment where you were going to commit to being in a back game. You didn't have the timing, but you could have made timing. And I think you pretty smartly decided to not commit to the back game because you didn't have the time. And then I think eventually you made your ace point, and it was just trying to not get gammoned there. But yeah, and I also thought that the containment game when Martha got that late shot, that I'm sure that's something really good to study because and we didn't necessarily have enough time either to really go through every role and see what you should have done. But those are always really fun. And then it's always like makes such a long game. I mean, so many decisions in a game like that. So yeah, I thought it was really fun. Yeah, and we also were talking about how you were kind of playing the trick when you were out away, and kind of at a certain point, like when do you actually just double and kind of get it over with? So that was also fun to watch.
Can I also ask? I mean, Martha and Hannah, you know each other's game very well. Did anything your opponent do surprise you? Given that you know each other's game, you expect them to play a certain way. Did anything they do kind of stand out as something a bit unusual to you?
Yeah, that double five
Ah, yes.
that Marta was thinking about for like 3 minutes.
Yes.
Just I was sure she was just going to make the three and hit an ace immediately.
Ah, yes.
But
Yes.
obviously, there's so many options, and the race was pretty even, so it was worth taking the time. But if we were playing a club tournament, I'm pretty sure that was that would be the default move. So good job stepping up and thinking on that one.
Yes. Great. Well, there are a lot of great moves you could talk about. But I think I know you're probably very much looking forward to going and seeing your friends and celebrating at your fantastic achievement for even getting to the final. So we won't keep you any longer, but it was lovely to watch you play. Fantastic match. And thank you so much for agreeing to stay behind and answer a few questions. We really enjoyed chatting with you.
And
Thank you
thank you
very
for
much,
organizing this
everyone.
tournament.
Yeah, and I will have to thank everyone that played, because this has been an amazing tournament with so many great opponents. And I really can't believe I won it all. I really can't. Akiko and Pia and Katja and everyone. No. So now is the time for a really nice glass of wine.
You
I'll see you in
deserve
London,
it.
eh?
You earned it.
Yes.
Thank you,
I'll
everybody.
buy the bottle.
Thank you.
I'll buy the bottle. I'll see you down there. See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.